So this question is about coaching. Uh, there are a lot of coaches in our community, and I have been a coach for the past 20 years, so I have a little bit of experience. And I have been also a trainer coach. I have been a mentor coach. I have built a coaching academy for executive coaching. So I was teaching executives coming from the corporate world how to become a coach for their own teams. And so I have done many things in terms of coaching. And I have been an ICF coach for many years, I think for 12 years or something like that. So I think I have, I can add a lot in terms of what coaching is and how to, and what is, and different questions that might come up in the coaching realm. And so the question of this person is, when do you know you are ready to coach? And then she keeps going, can you coach confidently whilst doing your training to be a coach? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. From when I was teaching coaching, and our program was divided in, it was, I think, 48 hours at the training, and it was over 7 days. And those 7 days were over 5-6 months. And the first weekend, the first 3 days were Friday, were Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And on Thursday afternoon, we were already, so the first day, the second half of the first day, we were already encouraging people to coach one another. Because actually coaching is something that it is deeply rooted in our roots as human beings. We just forgot, because of a lot of social stuff, educational stuff, and other shitty stuff. It just got lost as a, let's say, as a skill. So we have those skills. And the first skill that you need to develop as a coach is to listen, okay? And there are at least 7 different ways or grades or levels of listening. So in order to, if you mean when you can start coaching others, and you mean when you can start guiding them through the process of coaching and asking them questions to help them move through the journey where they are supposed to go in order to go from point A to point B, then you can start doing that immediately. Sometimes you can coach someone just listening to them. And that has been the main characteristic of my coaching. Most of the times, especially when I was working with executives and CEOs of huge multinational companies, I was having 2.5 to 3 hours sessions per time. And most of the time, I was the one who was just listening. And I was listening from a place where they could see themselves through my silent listening and intentional and mindful listening, and answer themselves, asking themselves the right questions, and empower themselves, and so on and so forth, and develop the session by themselves most of the time. So you have to do that. You have to start doing that immediately. Of course, you have probably been told by your academy or coaching school, whatever it is, that you should have some non-paying clients before having clients, and I totally agree with that. So what you can do is to start asking not your friends, not your parents, not your family members, not your relatives, absolutely not your partner, none of them, but maybe friends of friends, or maybe your coaching training peers, or someone else you might not know. You might absolutely not know, and ask and tell them honestly that you are starting your journey to become a coach, and you are doing a training, and that you would like to train yourself as well in the practice, to practice what you're learning in theory. And so you will find plenty of people who will tell you, yeah, absolutely, I can give you half an hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour time. And you can ask them, is there anything you wish? Is there anything, anywhere you are stuck? Is there an ideal point B that you would like to get in the next 1 month, that we could work on together and I could help you with? And then you can coach them. And of course, clearly tell them that you are not a certified coach yet. But anyway, it will take time, even when you are certified, and your style will change a lot over time. And you will find your own voice as a coach, also as a coach as well. And it will be a wonderful journey. I can promise that.